Moi everyone and welcome to Finish Your Plate. Mushroom salad is a traditional Finnish Christmas dish. It's often served as a side dish with all the other Christmas dishes, like the ham, like the potato casserole. But you could also serve it as an appetizer like this with some Finnish chips. These chips are specifically made from oat, but you can also get chips that are made from rye. So join me and I'll show you how to make this Finnish mushroom salad. So to make mushroom salad, of course, you need mushrooms. Traditionally in Finland, the mushroom salad is most often made with milk cap mushrooms, but of course those might not be that easily available. But you could definitely use fresh mushrooms, dried mushrooms, or even pickled mushrooms like what I have here. And you could even mix and match, use a couple different kinds of mushrooms. Of course, all of these will need to be prepped somehow, and the prepping method will vary depending on what kind of mushrooms you use. If you use fresh mushrooms, they're going to need to be cooked. So if you use dried mushrooms, they need to be reconstituted. Usually the packaging has some sort of instructions how to reconstitute them. Or if you use salt brine mushrooms like these ones, then you need to rinse them and squeeze most of the liquid out of them. So what I'll do is I will prep these fresh mushrooms for the mushroom salad. I have here some baby bellas and also I have some maitake mushrooms. So I'm just going to clean these and cut these into mostly halves. They don't need to be cut too small. So I have here a little over a pound, 500 grams of mixed mushrooms. So I'm just going to separate the caps from the stems and cut them so that they are roughly even sized. And with this mushroom, I'm just going to cut off the stems because it is a little bit woody. There we go. So now I'm just going to sprinkle some salt. And I'm going to cover this with hot water just so that they get covered. And I'm going to let these cook until they get soft, which is about half an hour, 45 minutes maybe. So now that our mushrooms are soft, we're just going to strain these. And we're going to let this cool. We're not going to use the liquid in this recipe, but don't throw it away, save it, because you can use it in any kind of recipe that uses beef stock. The mushrooms contain a lot of natural glutamates, and that's going to help with a lot of sauces and other dishes to bring that umami flavor. While the mushrooms are cooling, I'm just going to chop half an onion. This is a yellow onion, so depending on what kind of onions you have and also what your preference is, you may want to use Vidalia onions or red onions instead. If you find that your onion is too strong, because we're going to put it in the salad without cooking it, I'll show you what you can do to make it a little bit less pungent. So first we're just going to chop it up. So to reduce the pungency of your onions, what you can do is you soak them for about 5 minutes or so in just plain water. Also, vinegar works very well. So we're just going to spread these mushrooms and let them cool down. And we're just going to chop these up. You can just chop them up finely. And once more to squeeze the mushrooms to get all that liquid out. While my mushrooms are cooling down, I'm just going to whip up some cream, about 2 ounces of heavy cream, or about 100 milliliters. Now we'll add just a pinch of, 2 pinches of thyme, some black pepper, the whipped cream, and about a cup of sour cream. Here, go for the most fatty one that you can find. Also, smetana would work great here. Mix it all together. And we'll just add a teaspoon of vinegar. If you find it too salty, then just add more whipped cream or sour cream. This now needs to sit in the fridge for at least a couple hours, even more if possible. And to garnish, I'm just going to add a few scallions. And some parsley. To serve it, you can just serve some like that. With some chips. These ones are oat chips. You can also get rye chips or any other kind of chips as a dip or as a side dish at your Christmas table. And use a moving spoon to serve. Here we go, Finnish mushroom salad for Christmas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on Finish Your Plate.